Alright, one of the reasons I got the GoPro in the first place is so that I can, when doing videos and explaining stuff, I could get a close-up for you guys to see. So this is about as close as you can get, and it's out of my way. I don't have to worry about resetting it up. Okay, this is, we're going to talk about retrofitting an Axis pedal with the MICROTUNE, because a lot of people at NAMM were really excited about it. I was showing them how I use my laser. I'm using the laser here. And so what we basically did is we just took off the other spring, and we're going to use the MICROTUNE. And basically, just so you guys know, the whole concept between a MICROTUNE is allows you to adjust your spring tension from here to here just by tuning a regular drum lug. So drummers, we like regular drum lugs. It works with any drum key. It's really standard, simple, and easy to do. So what we're going to do is we basically had fitted the bottom assembly here to tighten. Wrong one. Always remember you have your proper Allen keys ready. So you can tighten it up when you're getting ready to do it. And this one here. So if a drummer actually wanted his pedals really loose, just you could actually reverse this the other way and use a really short spring. So you could actually bring your spring tension up to here, but I find that's too loose. So I'm just going to tighten this here so you guys can see what we're doing. This is good on any Axis pedals. One thing I love about Axis is everything that you know, they discover and invent and add on to your pedals can go with your original, even with the original short boards. Because I had my very first pedals in 1996. I was one of the very first guys using Axis pedals. I don't know if I was the first. We don't know who that was, but I was the first guy that was promoting them. So that's one of the reasons why people started calling me the Axis ambassador, because I was basically doing stuff for Axis even before I was with Axis, and answering emails and stuff when emails came out. And I still do that to this day. So if you guys send emails to timwatterson@hotmail.com, I'll get the message and I'll eventually get to it, but there's lots of them to answer. So back to the MICROTUNE. Okay, so we're putting it on here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up top and we're going to tighten this. I'll have to edit all the time wasting out, just so that stays on there for the, okay. And we want to put this here. So basically, oops, I'm going to do it the easier way. I'm going to do it the other way. It's actually easier. I just remembered, if you actually try and stretch your spring, if you don't have a pair of pliers handy, it's actually best to just put the spring on the main pedal and then put it on here, and then it's easier to just pull it up to here. Well, it was in theory when I did it last time. Oh, there, that's what we did wrong. There, extend. There. So we've got it like that, and we've replaced basically where we were before on the other spring. I just took it off. Simple. I'm not going to show you that because anybody can do that. And then I'm just going to kind of set the pedal where I think is kind of a 45-degree angle approximately. Tighten that there, and then we can tighten the spring later on with the drum key. So that's all we've done here, and then basically we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put the other spring on here and retrofit it for the other pedal. But this is basically like for a single pedal. So I'm just showing you here all I've done. I'm going to bring this up. Tighten this up here. And then the E-kit is for your trigger. Basically tighten down the detonator so that it comes down. And all you really need to do is see, for people that were asking about what it is basically this detonator hooks up to this trigger box, which has a guitar cable, which plugs into your sound source here. So basically all you do is you set it up. They've actually changed the angle so that it just there, when you're actually touching your bass drum, as soon as it touches here, it's going to trigger the sound. And it's really, really reliable, because once you tighten it down, I mean, there's no false triggerings. If you leave it bounce too much, of course, you're going to get false triggerings. But there we go. Basically, that's what I've done, is I've retrofitted my laser, A21 laser. That's my pedal. I like them all, but I mean, right now so far this is my favorite, because I just love the way it feels. And all we've done is now we've got, before people were complaining about, you know, you have to tighten your spring tension under here. It's a pain in the butt. So all I've done here is with the MICROTUNE, you can see, I'll put that there. You can see as I tighten it, it's really easy. I tighten it and I've got, like, you know, 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches of play of tightening the spring tension here. From where, and I've actually, and I had people at NAMM, they were testing, they would like test it here, that like there, it's really, really tight. And it's just in a matter of like this, you know, like you could actually reach down with a drum key and crank the snot out of it for all you extreme guys that want everything bouncing so fast. Like that, see? And now when I crank it down, see, it's moving here. That's why they call it MICROTUNE, because you can just MICROTUNE to how, see, now it's like really super, super tight. And as I loosen it off, I'll show you, whoop, as I loosen it off, I'll show you. Yeah, this GoPro camera is perfect for showing demonstrations and up close of stuff. So my hat's off to the guys at GoPro, because I've been waiting for one of these for a long time. Oh, yeah. The only problem is I need a something for my dry skin that stops me from dropping stuff. So I'm going to roll it back here so you guys can see. Oh man, it's so hard to hold it at that angle, but I'm trying to get it so you guys can see it. Well, we're just going to go like this. When in doubt, when in doubt, use the easiest way. Drummers, we ought to have all kinds of drum keys and ratchets and stuff handy, because you can never have enough and you're always going to drop them. Put it on the edge of a snare and it'll vibrate off or something. Okay, so here, enough of my talking. I'm going to roll it all the way back, and you saw how tight it was before. And anybody knows anything about spring tension is just going to notice that right away. You'll see the tension is different. See, before it was like bouncing like crazy, and now it's really, really loose. So I'm going to, I'll hook it up to the pad, and I'll do a quick little demo so you guys can see what the MICROTUNE does. All right, something like that.